Jacob Aralbo just stepped out wearing a watch that literally redefines luxury. The billionaire emeralds valued at $5 million. One watch, 714 natural Zambian emeralds, a hand-wound skeleton, tourbillon with 167 components and a 72-hour power reserve. White gold case, sapphire crystal, a bracelet sparkling like a river of gems. And here's the insane part. Only one exists in the entire world. This isn't just a watch, it's a masterpiece, a statement. And a reminder that in the world of ultra-luxury, some things are literally priceless. Would you marry someone for love? If they had $740 million in the bank? So, a story's blowing up online. A Russian woman named Isabel supposedly married a guy called Zahid Ali Khan, claiming she didn't care about his $740 million fortune. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Problem is, there's zero real proof this even happened. No legit news reports, no photos, nothing. Just a meme that went viral and kept spreading. In fact, the name Zahid Ali, the only well-known one, is actually a Norwegian comedian, not a billionaire. This whole thing shows how fast fake stories can trick us when they mix money, love and drama. So next time you see a headline like this, remember, if it sounds too crazy to be true, it probably is. Don't just share it, question it. That's how you win in the digital age. Imagine holding up a cardboard sign on TV and walking away with millions. Back in 2013, a broke college kid went viral during an ESPN broadcast by flashing the Bitcoin logo and QR code to his wallet. Strangers watching at home started scanning it, sending him tiny amounts of Bitcoin just for fun. Within hours, he had over 20 to Bitcoin. At the time, that was basically pocket change. Fast forward to today, that pocket change is worth more than $2 million. One playful moment turned into generational wealth. Sometimes, the smallest risks create the biggest rewards. A trader just hit the jackpot betting on love. Someone on Polymarket put money down that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce would get engaged in 2025, and today, the couple confirmed it with a joint Instagram post. That single prediction instantly turned into a massive payout. For months, fans and traders have been dissecting every lyric, every sideline glance, every red carpet moment, fueling rumors that Swells was about to take the next step. Polymarket turned all that speculation into one of its hottest markets, with thousands betting on when or if it would happen. And now, one trader just proved how headlines and internet hype can literally pay your bills. Cristiano Ronaldo just proved that even love comes with a contract. According to reports in Portugal, he and Georgina Rodriguez have a legal deal in place to protect both sides if they ever split. Under the agreement, Georgina would get over $114,000 every single month for life, plus full ownership of Ronaldo's multi-million-dollar La Finca mansion. It's designed to secure her future and safeguard his billion-dollar empire at the same time. Think about it, this isn't just romance, it's financial strategy. Love may be priceless, but planning like this shows why the wealthy always stay wealthy. Cristiano Ronaldo just proved that even love comes with a contract. According to reports in Portugal, he and Georgina Rodriguez have a legal deal in place to protect both sides if they ever split. Under the agreement, Georgina would get over $114,000 every single month for life, plus full ownership of Ronaldo's multi-million-dollar La Finca mansion. It's designed to secure her future and safeguard his billion-dollar empire at the same time. Think about it, this isn't just romance, it's financial strategy. Love may be priceless, but planning like this shows why the wealthy always stay wealthy. Imagine saving your mansion by selling it for the price of a coffee. In 2017, a man named Dunstan Lowe from Lancashire was drowning in debt and about to lose his 6-bedroom home. So he pulled a wild move. He raffled the mansion online for just £1 a ticket. The internet went crazy, nearly 500,000 tickets sold, raising almost £900,000. That cash cleared his debts, saved him from repossession, and handed the keys to a 41-year-old factory worker named Marie Cigar. One desperate idea didn't just rescue him. It kicked off a whole wave of property raffles across the UK, proof that sometimes thinking outside the box can literally change your life. Imagine paying for college with just pennies. Back in 1987, an 18-year-old named Mike Hayes couldn't afford tuition, so instead of going into debt, he asked millions of strangers to send him just 1 cent. A Chicago Tribune columnist printed his story, and suddenly letters started pouring in from around the world. Some had pennies, some had checks, some had stacks of coins. By the end, Mike had raised $28,000, enough to cover for full years of college, with $1,000 left over to help another student. Long before GoFund, this kid proved that tiny contributions can add up to something life-changing. 1 penny at a time. A solo Bitcoin miner with just a $100 setup just beat the odds and hit the jackpot against massive industrial mining pools worth millions. This one tiny rig solved a full block all by itself. The reward? Around $359,000 in Bitcoin. Events like this are insanely rare, but they prove the beauty of crypto. Anyone, anywhere, with even the smallest setup can still strike digital gold. One lucky moment turned a hobby into a life-changing payday. Frank Barassa pulled off one of the wildest money schemes in history. This self-taught counterfeiter from Quebec printed a jaw-dropping $250 million in fake US $20 bills, so realistic that experts called them almost undetectable. When he got caught in 2012, you'd think he'd be locked up for life. But here's the twist. He cut a deal, handing over $200 million in counterfeit cash in his printing press, and only served 6 weeks in jail. Authorities later admitted that $50 million was still unaccounted for. And Frank, he walked away basically free, proving sometimes the real hustle isn't the crime, it's negotiating the punishment. There are only 3 real ways to make money in this world. First, inherit it. Easy if you're born lucky, but let's be real, most of us aren't. Second, steal it. Sure, some try, but it almost always ends in handcuffs, stress, and destroyed life. And then there's the third. The only option for the rest of us: work harder than anyone else. Sharpen your skills until you're the best and dominate your field. Because while money can be inherited or stolen, true wealth is earned. $100,000 might sound like freedom money, but it's actually the most dangerous amount you can have. When you've got $1,000, you know you're broke. At $10,000, maybe you upgrade your lifestyle a bit. But at $100,000, that's when people start lying to themselves thinking they're rich. And that's exactly when money vanishes the fastest. It's like handing a Formula One car to someone who's never even driven stick. Sure, they might start it, but they're guaranteed to crash. An AED for 180,000 bill just hit the internet, and it's casually calling everyone broke. That's over $130,000 for a single check. Welcome to Dubai, where luxury isn't an upgrade, it's the baseline. Imagine paying more for dinner than most people make in a year. Bills like this don't just drain your bank account. They make you question your entire existence. They say it's just data processing, but in reality, it's the hidden operating system of the American empire. Palantir doesn't sell products, it studies you, learns you, predicts you. The CIA calls it essential. The Pentagon says it wins wars. Wall Street whispers it moves markets. Here's the creepy part. Palantir taps into airports, hospitals, cash registers, phone towers, even your midnight food order. Not to watch the world, but to predict it. Panic before it spreads. War before it starts. Resistance before it's born. And you don't even need to commit a crime. Just fit a pattern and your fate could already be sealed in rooms you'll never enter, by people you'll never see, using data you gave away for free. Welcome to the future. The most powerful company in America might be the one you've never even heard of. Someone just scored Bitcoin from a trading card at GameStop, of all places, in Phoenix. A lucky collector redeemed a Bitcoin hidden inside a box of cardsmiths. Currency cards. And here's the kicker, there are still more. Bitcoin's waiting to be discovered in the galactic space set. Right now at GameStop. Imagine walking in for a card game and walking out with digital gold. One card, one scan, one life-changing moment. Who's next? 5 friends in Philadelphia had a simple idea. Save $50 a week each. Just $50. For 2 years. That's it. Fast forward. And that consistency turned into real ownership. They pooled their savings and bought their first property together. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just trust, patience, and sticking to the plan. This isn't just about money, it's about teamwork, discipline, and proving that even small weekly habits can open doors to life-changing opportunities.